Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking at the results of the EA passing robot that we've basically been looking at previously. If you watched the last couple of videos in the playlist, you would have seen sort of the overview of this robot. Obviously, it's been created to pass FTMO and MFF challenges, trading Dow Jones US 30. Risking 1% per trade with 10% profit per month, right? If you watch the first couple of videos of this particular robot, you would have seen I ran it on an FTMO demo account. I ran it on a 1-hour chart, very sort of safe preset. I then landed up moving it into a 5-minute chart a couple of days ago, and let's basically look at the results of what we have. So if we jump into it over here, you'll see we started on the 17th. We don't have a lot of days left, essentially one more day, which is why I'm basically just closing off this video now. It was a $10,000 account and we were obviously doing FTMO. I used the presets that were given by the vendor. I didn't change any settings or anything like that. You can see here, when we look at the number of trades that we had, we did have some trades taking some positives. Overall, we went down and then we were able to come back up here, and we went down and back up again here. So we really haven't made anything. And remember, this is a 15-day challenge, right? So you get a 15-day trial account. Obviously, when you're doing the FTMO challenge phase 1, you will have 30 days. So you basically have double the time. Okay. Now in this particular case here, you'll see that I didn't actually get near the target profit that I needed to get, which was $500. Although, in terms of max loss, we were also nowhere near that max loss sort of setup. So if we take a look at the overall sort of results or thresholds that we needed to meet, we couldn't lose more than 500 in a day. We couldn't lose more than 1,140 total. And you see the trading objectives down here. We needed to have at least 10 or minimum 5 trading days. Okay. In the FTMO challenge, this will be 10 trading days, which was passed. You couldn't lose more than $500, which was $64 loss that we had, which passed. You couldn't lose more than $1,000 in the whole account, which we passed. And then obviously the profit target, we set at $140 closing this off, where the target was 500. So we haven't passed that as yet. Now remember, the target is $500 because it's 14 days, right? If you're going into a live FTMO challenge, that's going to be an $1,000 target on basically a 30-day period. Obviously, we're on the half or the trial version, which is then a 500 in 14 or 15 days. So we actually haven't passed this based on the trial challenge, right? And if we come look basically down here, you have a view of all the results. So we've made a couple of good wins there. We've had some losses here. That was made up again, another loss, made up again, another loss, made it up again. So that's kind of been the theme as we go along. You'll see here on the the 14-day trading period, we've got only a 50% win rate, profit factor of 1.09. In total, there were 16 lots taken. So remember, we're using a lot size of 1 for the $10,000 account. We took 20 trades, and we're only sitting at $140 in profit. Okay, and then you can basically come down here, and it's got all the trades that we've taken, all Dow Jones, and you can see the lot sizes are all lot size of 1. Okay, so then to put it into perspective, would I recommend using EAPASSING to pass the FTMO challenge? I'm not sure. I don't think this is conclusive enough to basically say whether to use it or not. I did use the presets as they were given. I didn't change any settings. I haven't fiddled with anything like that. But based on this, I mean, we haven't passed it, right? So what I'm thinking of doing is, if you look at the drawdown that we've actually had here, right? Let's just take a look at here. The highest drawdown that we've had, that we were allowed, was 500. Okay, obviously on the real challenge, that's going to be double, so that's going to be 1,000. We've only done 64, so we've done around 6% drawdown. In terms of what was allowed, and I'm thinking of increasing that. I mean, if we allowed $1,000 and we're sitting on $64, I'm thinking of increasing the lot sizes, maybe to around risking 2% per trade or even 3% per trade instead of 1, and seeing if that is able to change anything in this particular manner. I'm not quite sure what else I can change in the settings. If anybody's used the EA passing robot, either demo or live, please let me know down below. Share with me your preset so I can basically run it and give some good feedback to everybody. But for now, I'm basically going to say the results are inconclusive. I can't say whether you should or you shouldn't use it as yet. It didn't blow the account up, which I've got another video on another robot that did, but it also hasn't made the target. So inconclusive at this stage. I may run another trial, maybe using a higher lot size. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. But in any case, thanks for watching, guys. Discord link down below if you want to go get my settings that I use on my live robots.